Hi everyone, welcome back to a gameplay of BTD5. So guys, before of continuing with the updated gameplays for the NALPS series, so using no offensive special agents, no lap upgrades, no premiums, no injections, and no special buildings, I want to do this video as an explanation video because of the fact that in the NALPS series, I will try to make the videos very short, so having fast gameplays, and therefore I will not have a lot of time to explain everything I will be doing, and therefore I want to do this video so that in this video I will explain throughout everything that I will be doing, and therefore always if you're new to the channel and you're looking the series for the first time, always come first to look at this video and then watch my gameplays, because of the fact that otherwise you're not going to be understanding why I'm doing a lot of stuff. So yeah, let's start here with my strategy. Okay, what I think, because of the fact that I've played the game for a long time and I've played a lot of tracks with a lot of different strategies, trying out a lot of different stuff, I know my stuff, and therefore I'm gonna use for these updated gameplays in NALPS everything I know. And yeah, so I want to just explain briefly all the things I will be doing. So let's start with the farms. First of all, I will get the farms every time I can before the run ends. I will do that because of the fact that a 0-0 farm is going to give you 2 bunches of bananas, and if you can place it before the run ends, if you're patient enough, the farm is going to give you that 2 extra bunches of bananas in that same round, and therefore you would get an extra 80 cash. I know that it's very little cash, and you may be saying, well, it's not going to change nothing. But for advanced tracks, it's going to change things, especially if you can get 2 or more farms before the run ends. You will start getting 160 cash more, 240 cash more, and that is going to start stacking up, and that cash would make the difference between getting an upgrade 1 run earlier or 1 run later, and that is a lot. So I will do that. Then second thing regarding the farms is going to be the fact that whenever I'm going to have enough cash to get a farm 4-0, so to get a factory, I will be selling all the farms that I have, and I will be getting the factory. And that is because a factory is always going to give you more cash than whatever, well, not whatever, but the amount of farms that I would normally use. My personal strategy is going with only 4 farms, because I've seen that if I place more farms, I would be losing some rounds in getting the factory. Then of course later on I would catch up and I would be able to get a lot of more factories. But because of the fact that it's very important, the very first factory, the round when you get it, I personally go with only 4 farms. And therefore I normally get 2 3-0 farms and 2 2-0 farms, and then as soon as I can, I sell them. I sell the 2 2-0 farms and 1 3-0 farm, and I get the other one to factory. And also another thing that I do is I wait for the beginning of the round, so I start the round and then I get the factory upgrade, so that in that way, because of the game is saved as starting with a 3-0 farm, the game is already set up to give you 13 bunches of bananas, because a 3-0 farm is going to give you 13 bunches. But if you get the 4-0 upgrade, all the bananas are going to be transformed into boxes. So you would get at the end 13 boxes, or if you can't do it so quickly, you would get like 12 boxes or 11 boxes. But that's still a lot of cash, because each box is worth 10 times a bunch of banana. Is going to give you 400 cash instead of 40. So that's a lot of cash in just 1 round. And then of course, when you're going to start the next round with already the factory upgraded, you will start getting only 5 boxes, because the factories are going to give you only 5 boxes each round, and that's it. So that's all I do for the farms, concerning the farms. And also, yeah, another thing is that in this NALPS series, I will not use any offensive special agents, as I explained, but I will use some supportive or passive special agents, especially the farmers. The farmers, I'm going to use them to collect the bananas for me, because in the mobile version it's very, very annoying having to tap to collect the bananas. In the PC version, you can just place the mouse in the area where the banana factory, the banana farms are, and you get them. But in the mobile, you can't. You have to click on them, and therefore, if you have to get like some offensive towers upgrades, and then you have to collect the bananas, and then you have to like get raw spikes, and it's just too many things to do. So that's why I will go with the farmer. And sometimes, because of the fact that I have the farmer unlocked to pro, the farmer is going to help me, because of the fact that the pro version is going to make the farmer shoot the bananas onto the track, and those bananas are going to like distract the balloons, like the ninja proc, the ninja distraction, and that may be an extra help. So the farmer is not going to pop the balloons, but it's going to help me to use like less raw spikes or whatever. So that's why I will try whenever I can to place the farmer outside the range of the track, and so that doesn't even occur. But sometimes the farmer is going to be in range of the track, but yeah, I can't do nothing to deny that. And yeah, so that's everything about the farms. Then about the piercing and the amount of range, remember that not covering a lot of the track doesn't mean that you're popping more balloons. In this case, for example, the engineer here is covering a lot of portion of the track. Is covering this part here, here, and here. So that's a lot of the track, but it's not doing a good job because of the fact that each of these spots are going to be almost at 90 degrees from where the engineer is placed, and therefore the piercing is very bad. And therefore that's why you're going to be seeing me placing sometimes the towers in those really weird spots where I don't cover a lot of the track, but that doesn't matter because a lot is more important to have the tower placed in a position where you can have good piercing. So the ability to pop the maximum amount of balloons that that tower can. So in the case of the engineer 00, it's going to be 3 balloons. So if you can place the engineer in a spot where you can always pop maximum 3 different balloons, that is the most efficient way to go. So that's why you're going to be seeing me placing the engineer, because most of the times I will start with engineer in those spots where I can get very good piercing. And then what else? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So another thing I forgot to say about the farms is that after you get the 1-0 and the 2-0 upgrade for the farms, it's always better to place them in a way not only for the farmer to collect the bananas, but especially to be able to get a village for them. Because remember that the 3rd and 4th upgrade especially are going to be very expensive, and a village is going to be able to reduce the cost of the farms. So I'm going to just get a village like right here just for that farm, so that you can see the difference in price. And so this farm here with the village is going to cost 2.8. Instead, without a village, it will cost 3.2. So 320 cash saved just by getting a village, and just for this farm. Imagine if you're doing it for all the farms, and imagine if you're doing it for the 4th upgrade. So in this case, the upgrade without the village costs 14k cash. With the village, it costs 12.6k cash. That is 1.4k cash saved. So that's why it's always better to get a village for the farms. And not only that, but because of like, if you get a village right there, and then you can get a village, you can get a factory in 1 round, and you get it, then all the farms that you would be placing again, all the upgrades would cost less, because of the fact that you're already placing them where a village is placed. So you would be saving even more cash in this way, and that's why I normally do that. All right, so that's what that was a thing I forgot about to say. And then another thing that I will be doing differently is gonna be in round 28 to pop the leads. I will be using a sniper instead of using bombs or glue gunners, and that is because of the fact that the snipers have unlimited range, and therefore even if I can't pop the leads like all at the beginning of the track, I still can pop them whenever they are, because of the fact that the sniper is going to have unlimited range. So I prefer that a lot more than having a bomb that if I can't pop the leads and the leads just go out of the range of the bomb, then I can't pop them anymore. So that's why I will go for this with the sniper. Then of course for later rounds I will go with a bomb or a glue gunner to have an extra help, but for the first leads I would go with a sniper. And then in this NALPS series, of course, because of the fact that the mobs are going to have their 100% HP because of the no lap upgrades, the best way to pop them is going to be through bloon chippers. Don't try to pop them with like a village and a ninja and whatever. Just go with bloon chippers. It's the best way. And yeah, so that's it. I think I said everything. And yeah, and also another thing is very important when talking about bloon chippers to place them not only in a way that you can be very close to the beginning of the track, but also try place them in a way that the bloon chipper can sack the bloons and can bring them to your towers. So even if you have towers placed further from the beginning of the track, the bloon chipper is gonna be like is gonna bring the bloons from where they are, so in this case like from here to here, and therefore if you have towers right here, you would be able to attack the bloons, and then the bloons will get speeded back from the bloon chipper to where they were sacked. So that's why it's very important combining bloon chippers with towers, and always get the bloon chippers in a way that they can help the towers to pop the bloons and not in the other way. So that's it. That's all the things I think I normally do in the gameplays, but sometimes I forget to explain them. So that's why I have done this video. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.